Okay. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi man walah. Okay. So ayat 19, Sister Zarina. Waja'at.
Ja'at. So this is feminine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a fi'l madi.
Wow first.
Yeah, wow is a atuf.
This is istinafiyah.
Oh, okay. Whenever it says atif, it's enough.
Yes,
Oh
this is
my.
istinafiyah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then,
And it's a fi'l madi.
mm-hmm.
Mabni ala fat.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, with the ta there we said the walta
Mm-hmm.
is a ta'nis.
Yes, oops.
And then it has got no place to drop, so I better get it like ma halalaha
La
minal.
mahala laha.
Oh dear. La mahalalaha. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Minal
Now
Iraab. Yes.
tongue twister for me.
Mm-hmm. And then,
And what
anything else you want to say?
Fa'in. Fa'in.
Fa'il?
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought I said the ta already.
The ta is
Oh, where
ta
is the
tanis,
ta?
right? La mahala laha, right?
Yeah.
So what's the
Yeah.
pronoun inside?
Oh, the pronoun is here.
Yes. Is there an outside doer or not?
Yes, there's an outside word, the sayarotun.
Yes. So this is fa'il.
Yeah.
And the status?
Status is rafa. Marfu.
Yes.
Bi dhamma.
Yes. What's the sarf for ja'at?
Okay, that one is Jim, Ya, and Hamza.
Yes, we've done this I think
So
couple of times already, right?
yeah,
This
there's a
surah.
family one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Ja'a, and
Mm-hmm.
then Yaji with the Ya, two dots, and the U, the Hamza on its own.
Yes, yaji.
Yeah, with the Ya, and then U.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, good. And then sayyarah is singular or plural?
Singular. I forgot to check the
Singular.
plural. We
What's
did
the plural?
before. I forgot already. I meant to check, I read. Oh yeah.
This one the
Sayarot.
Plus
Yeah.
plus
Sayarot.
iti.
I got it.
yes, plus atun this one. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
So
Sayarot. Yeah.
saya
Yeah, with the alif, ro, and then the ta. Yeah.
yes. Okay, so atun, atin, atin. Okay?
Oh.
Next one, Sister Hamisa. Fa'ar.
Half ataf.
Mm-hmm.
Arsalu is fi'il madi.
Mm-hmm.
Mabni ala dom.
Mabni ala dom. Mm-hmm. What do we say?
Attached to waw.
Yes.
Jama'ah.
Lit.
Litisalihi biwaw jama'ah.
Yes. Wow. Oops. Wow. Al jama'ah. Mm-hmm. And then?
Okay. And wal waw domir
Mm-hmm.
mutasil
Mm-hmm.
fi mahali
Mm-hmm.
fa'il.
Yes. What's the sarf?
Family rafa fa'il.
Yes.
Ros sim lam.
Mm-hmm.
Family 4.
Mm-hmm.
Arsala yursilu.
Arsala yursilu. What's our master?
Oh my.
Family 4?
Forget to check.
No need to check. You know, Islaman. Right?
Islaman. Irsal.
Yes, correct.
Irsalan.
Irsalan. And what is your amar for this word? So from yursil,
Amar is
anta is
Urzil.
tursil. So take out the Suku,
Oh,
apa suku?
arsil. Sorry.
Yes.
Because it's family 4. It's
Four.
arsil.
Yes, exactly. Family
Okay.
4, you put, don't put Hamzah to wasl,
Yeah.
you put the
Mm.
Hamzah. Okay?
Oh,
Okay.
arsil.
Arsil.
Yes,
Okay.
arsil. Right? Aslim.
Arsil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Arsil.
Okay. And then next one, Sister Zarina, waridahu.
This is maf'ul bihi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they send, yeah. And it's mansub bil
Mm-hmm.
fathah,
Mm-hmm.
and the whom is a domir mutasil
Mm-hmm.
fi mahali ja bil idofa.
Yes. Idafa. Mm-hmm. Sarf.
The root letters will be wa, ro, and da.
Mm-hmm. Family.
Family. That's why I'm not sure. Is it wa? Because I saw the
Family 1.
family
Yes.
one.
What is making
Why
you hesitate?
why is there a
Why is there?
an alif after the wa, sister?
Okay, so what kind of word is this? This is an ism,
Oh,
right?
this is an isim. Yeah, it's an isim. Yeah.
So what
This
kind
one
of
I was
pattern?
confused as well.
So what pattern?
Isim fa'il.
Fa'il.
Yes, ism fa'il, right? Fa'ilun. Okay. It's
Yeah,
like
fa'ilun.
because why is it
It's a
like?
mudaaf.
Exactly.
Dah.
Okay.
Oh,
If you were
yes.
thinking it's a fi'il, then it
No,
would have
yeah,
been
yeah.
it
Correct.
cannot be family
Cannot.
3 fi'il because it will
Yeah.
be jahada fathah.
Jahada,
Yes, on
correct.
the raw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and
Right.
if it was the only time you have kasrah here, it would be fi'il mudhari family 3, but there is no anita in front, right? Or amar,
Correct.
but
Yeah,
amar we don't
yeah.
have ending with fathah only,
Yeah, no,
right?
no
Yes, so
harakah, yeah.
definitely this is an ism. Okay,
Same.
so
Yeah.
family
I got
1,
problem with this as well.
Waroda.
wa,
Roda.
mhm.
I don't know what family are
This
these.
is doroba.
Doroba. So,
Mhm.
Yao. Do you have Yao? So,
So that day we just said, right? Remember?
yeah, that day. So, comes. Yeah, that day
If
we just
it's
did.
so basically I said if you see misal, you should check dictionary because there are some wow that doesn't get
Yeah,
dropped. But
yeah, doesn't
Doroba
get.
family does get dropped. Okay, Doroba family does get dropped. Sorry, wrong misal. Yeah.
We
Doroba
just
family
did
does
that
get dropped.
day.
Yeah, but sometimes we forget, right, which family actually will get dropped. So easier to just check. Okay, Doroba, Hasiba, you will get dropped. Okay, so how to remember? The one that the mudhari has a kasra, okay, that one will drop the
Yeah.
wow. Okay, but the rest, Karuma, no choice, will not drop, and then the rest sometimes drop, sometimes won't drop. Okay, but in the Quran, most get dropped, but there are words that don't get dropped in the Quran. Okay, so when you see misal, it's just easier to check the
Check,
dictionary.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so this one is doroba. Doroba does get dropped a while. So waroda, yeah,
So, Yaridu.
yes, yeah, you do. And then this is ism fa'il. Okay,
Yeah.
ism fa'il. Okay, next one. Sister Hamisa,
For
fa'adla.
adla is for
Mhm,
half ataf.
mhm,
Then fi'il madi
mhm.
mabni ala fat.
Mabni ala fat.
Uh,
Is the fat. What was the root letters for this? Maybe we do the surface.
dal adalah dalam wow.
Mhm.
Dalam wow.
Dalam wow. Oh yeah, this is wow.
Yeah.
Mhm. What family?
Okay. It's family 4, I think.
So what's the madi?
Uh, adalah
Yes, adalah
uh, oh my,
yuslimu.
Yudli.
Yes, yudli.
Yudli.
What is our master? Islaman becomes
Idlah. Is it Idlah?
ida,
Idlah.
idalah, and then
Idlaun.
With the Hamza, is it?
Un.
yes,
No.
we cannot put ya after
Idlaun.
alif.
Oh, idlaun.
Yes, so we change it to hamzah.
Ah,
Itulah un
oh.
an in. Okay, and your ism fa'il will be
Okay, idlaun. Mud.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Muslimun. Mudliun. Mudliun.
Do we say modaliyun like that? What happened
Oh.
to the ya? We just talked about it yesterday in kaf. In Naqis, the ya gets replaced
dia
with
sekejap.
Replace what? No, forgot.
It's not Adin, eh? It's not
okay.
Adin.
So it gets replaced with a
Oh.
kasratain, right? So
Okay.
you just follow your normal Muslim pattern, so modali,
Okay.
and then instead of
Mod.
ya, that ya you delete, put
Become a
kasratain on the
tanwin.
lam,
Modelin.
yes. So
Oh,
modelin.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so you can just follow your pattern, just it will become short, no ya behind, no waw behind, and then replace it with a kasratain.
I thought only family 1 dia can be Dalin kan, tapi ni
Yes, da'in. So
Modelin.
yes, it's all the same for
Yeah.
Naqis. Okay,
Okay.
the changes is all the same for Naqis. Okay,
Oh,
so
so for Naqis, all the isim fa'il will end with like this.
yes, with in
Oh.
behind. Although you still can
Yeah.
see the meme there, you can still see other things. Okay, so for example, in family 2, you will see the shadda there. Mu'alli will still have the shadda there, and then kasratain. Okay.
Okay.
So, yes. So this word is fi'il madi, you said, right? What is the
Okay.
fa'il?
Wa fa'il.
Fa'il is
Domir.
huwa. Okay. So here you said mabni ala al-fath.
Outside,
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. But before that, you said this is mabni
Oh,
ala
okay,
al-fath.
okay. The outside fa'il.
No, not yet, not yet. This one haven't finished. This one is you said mabni ala al-fath, right? For huwa is yes, but where is the fathah here? Where is the
Oh,
fath?
do we have to say mukadara? No?
Yes,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's not
Sorry.
it's not the actual fathah, right? It ends with
Yeah.
alif. So yes,
Okay.
mabni ala al-fath, just add al-muqaddar.
Okay.
Okay, no tamar
Maybe
buta
al-fath
because your fathah also no tamar
muqaddara.
buta. No tamar buta.
Dia tak zur kan?
On what letter first?
Alah.
On what letter first?
On alif.
Bilya.
Ala.
Bil alif.
Yes,
Alif.
ala al-alif. Yes. And then ta'zur thiqal or ishtighal?
Dia tak zur.
Yes,
Alif is
ta'athur. Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So,
inshallah.
can we just do our madi chart here? Adalah.
The fa'il. Okay.
Oh yes, the fa'il actually. Sorry.
Oh, the
Yes.
fa'il, yeah,
The
yeah.
fa'il.
Is domir mustatir. Jawazan takdiruhu huwa.
Yes, jawazan takdiruhu huwa. Good. Adalah
Okay.
is madi chart.
Adalah ada the wow change to ya ya.
No,
Yeah,
add the la. Just add the.
Adalah ya.
Yes, just make the ya come back alive.
Okay.
And
Okay, this one is adalah.
yes, so basically you
Yeah,
add
good. Now
wow.
you don't have to go to
No,
the
because of the
stage.
fathah there kan.
Fathah.
Yes, correct. So just delete the ya, alif, and then don't change the fathah. Adlaw. Can? What about hiya?
Adlat.
What happens to the alif here? Delete or not delete? Basically, yes. Basically, delete because you have two sukuns, right? Ta has
Tusukin,
sukun.
okay.
Yes, this one also has two sukun.
Okay.
Okay. So if you
Okay.
delete this one,
Adat.
the next one also you delete also.
Delete.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
Adalah ta.
Atlata.
And last one, hunna. What do you
At-
normally do?
Ada.
Add sukun
Launa.
and nun.
So this one
How
you don't change back to the waw. Okay. This one just add the sukun to the alif, which is the ya. Okay. And then na.
Nah.
The only time you go
lain
back to the root letter is in family 1, Nasara family. That's the only time you go back to the waw. Okay, in Mazid Fihi, it will always end with alif maksura when there's a fathah before it. Okay, so when
Yeah.
that happens, although the root letter for this is dal lam waw, okay, you don't go back to waw here. You don't say adalah wa here. In Nasara family, you do that. You go back to the waw. Okay, here we don't.
Wow.
Okay, so in all the Mazid Fihi, you just treat
Because of the fathah, is it, sister?
I don't know why actually.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why.
okay.
Yes. Okay. But that's what happened. Just Nasara only you go back to the wow. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Sister Zarina, the Mudari
Yeah,
chart
right, you can. Mudari. So where is the Mudari now? Oh,
is
Yudli.
Udali.
Yudliyani. Yudliyani. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Then
next one, I have to add. For me, I have to do from basic. Add the Yudli, add the wow, and
Noon.
add the what noon and wow,
And then what happened?
and then remove. Oh,
Remove wow or
remove
remove
the
ya?
ya. No, remove the ya.
And
Yeah.
then
And can change to lu.
yes, so becomes yes, Udaluna.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay.
And then what about your here?
Yeah, change to ta. Ta, tudli. For the here.
Yes.
Tudli.
Hold on. It's not moving. Okay. Tudli.
Yeah, li. And this one also tudliyani.
Tudliyani.
And for the other one, use the
Unna.
li. Yeah, you use li, add the sukun and the nun.
Yes. Oops.
Okay,
Sukun.
don't change anything.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you get
Yudalina.
Udalina.
Yudalina.
Yes. Okay. And imagine this is your second person. So imagine it all starts with ta.
Ta, yeah. Yeah.
And then we put Amar.
No?
What do we do here?
Okay. So for the usually we change to remove the ta, remove become star remove. So put the what is it? Put idli. Idli, remove the ya also.
It's family 4.
Yes,
family
this is family 4.
4.
Yes.
Oh, for adli.
Yes. Add and then at the end.
But the ya you have to remove kan?
Remove the ya.
Yes, correct. Adli.
Okay. Adl.
Yeah. So
what about the next
same.
one?
Adliya.
Yes, this one you can see the
Adliya.
alif as always.
Yeah.
Next one.
So adlu.
Yes, adlu.
Okay.
Next one.
Son adli. The ya remains, I think.
Yes, because this one actually is to the lina, right?
Na,
Tansurina.
Okay.
So remove the noon actually just here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you still see
Remove
the
the noon,
ya.
yeah.
This is your
Okay.
auntie ya. Next
Yes.
one.
Son remove also. So adli, remove
Adliya.
the li. Adla, remove the noon. Yeah, and the last one become adlina.
Yeah, so just put this, cannot remove noon,
Yeah.
right?
Of the
Yes. Can?
yeah.
Okay. Next one. Whose turn? Sister Zarina. Oh, yourself. Dalwa.
Dalwa is maf'ul bihi. Mansub bil fathah. is a Mudaaf.
Yes. So the who?
The who is Domir Mutasil fi mahali jar bil idafa.
Yes. This is singular or plural?
Dalwa is singular.
Single.
Yes. What is the jamak for this? Dalwa means what?
Bucket.
Bucket
Yes, bucket.
Bucket. Okay.
Then we have 3 plurals for this.
Oh, I found 2 only, sister.
Adeline.
Yes. So
Adeline.
Adeline. Okay, this is Rafa. Okay, Adeline is Rafa.
Yeah.
Yes, Adalah.
Adalah.
And then the other one is
Di-
dalam Alif Hamzah. Dila.
Dila. Yes.
Dila with the Hamzah, yeah?
Yes, correct. Okay, so 3.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Sister Zarina. Paula. Okay,
this is
before.
always a bonus.
Okay, we do call her first.
Okay, so it's a fi'l madi
Mm-hmm.
and mabni ala fath
Mm-hmm.
and then wal fa'il the dhamir mustatir tajawazan takdiruhu huwa.
And whatever comes after this?
Yeah, we say wal jumlah ba'daha fi mahala
Fi
nasab.
mahali.
Fi mahali nasab and maf'ul bihi. Yeah, and then makul al-kaul.
Yes, good. Ulul kaul. Okay, can? Okay,
Yes.
before we go to this one, definitely, what topic is this? Yeah, Bushra.
Yeah.
What topic is this?
Munada.
Yes, Munada.
Munada.
Yes, that day we saw Munada Mudaaf. We did the normal Munada also, I think. Yeah. And then we did the Munada, the Abi and Ummi. Okay. So we
Yeah.
take this opportunity to revise 3 more. Okay. So this is Munada when you're calling someone specific by their name. Okay. Then it will look Rafa, looks Rafa. Okay, but it's not Rafa actually, right? Because whenever you call someone, it's actually fi mahali nasab, right? That is, we have a note here to remind you. Keep in mind when we say ya Zaidu, it looks Rafa, but it means actually I'm calling Zaidan, a maf'ul. Right, the zaid here is maf'ul. Okay, so that's why it's always nasab or fi mahali nasab. Okay, when it's mudaf, it's simple, it's mansub, right? When it's mudaf, it's mansub. When we're calling someone by their name, then it's going to be light and it's going to be mabni ala dom. It's not actually rafa, it's just mabni ala dom and fi mahali nasab. So when it's clear, when the dhamma is clear there, okay, so you will say munada, munada, al-alam, name, mufrad, single name. Okay. So usually in Iraab books, for this one, somehow they don't normally say, they just say munada. For the rest, they do specify munada mudaaf, munada nakira, ghairu maqsud or maqsud. They will specify this one. Sometimes they don't, they just say munada. Okay, but it's clear that it's someone's name lah. It's usually clear it's someone's name. Okay, so munada al-alam al-mufrad. Okay, mabni
Single name. Is that what
ala
I mean?
yes, single, correct. You are calling someone singular by their name. Yes, okay. And it's mabni ala dom. Okay, you don't say marfu bi dhamma, you say mabni ala dom. And because it's mabni, you still have to say the status, which is fi mahali nasab. Because you're calling someone, it is a munada, so it's nasab. Okay? If, like, for example, the name Musa, it will never be Musu, right? Then you will say the same thing, munada ala mufrad. Okay? You say mabni ala dom al muqaddar. because you cannot see the dom, right? So the dom is muqaddar ala alif li ta'azur fi mahali nasab. Okay, so this is how you normally will Irab the name Musa anyway, right? You will say dhamma muqaddarah. Usually you say it's marfu, bil dhammah muqaddarah, right? So here it's not marfu. This is mabni ala dham. Okay, so it's basically the same thing, just that instead of marfu bil dhammah, it's mabni ala dham, because mabni we use dham, nota marbuta, al muqaddar also nota marbuta. Okay, otherwise the rest of the part is similar, same. And of course, the notes is always here for you to always double check. Yeah, so you don't have to.
Which lesson is that? Oh,
remember.
under Munada, yeah?
Yes,
Under
lesson
Munada.
69.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, let us take note of that.
This is when you're calling someone by the name. Okay.
Okay.
If you're calling someone, okay, someone specific, but by a general description, okay, that is called nakira maqsuda. Maksud as in targeted, right? Maksud, you are intending maksud, right? But nakira by something general. Okay, so this one, it is light if it's singular, okay? And then you i'rab it as mabni also, and then fi mahali nasab. So this one also will look like your Ibrahimu ya naru, right? This one is calling a specific fire with a general description. Fire is not the name, right? Fire is a description of fire lah. Basically, it's fire. Okay. So in this case, you would say munada nakira maksudah. Okay. And then mabni ala dom fi mahali nasab. So almost the same like just now. Just is the difference is just now is specific by the name. This is general description. Okay. Can? Are you all with me?
Still marfu.
Yeah,
Still
sorry.
marfu,
Sorry.
Marfu in
It
writing,
looks,
but
yes, it looks marfu, yes.
okay.
Yes. But it's actually mabni ala dom. Okay, we cannot say this is marfu because ya doesn't make it marfu. Okay. And last one for today is nakira, basically also general description, but ghayru maqsudah, not intending a specific person. Okay, so this one will be with tanween. Okay, so there is one in the Quran, but this one also, I think that there are other, there might be other. I think this is the example that has other i'rabs also, but I did found this i'rab for this munada nakira ghayra maqsuda. Okay, then you say this one is mansub bil fathah. Sorry.
No.
Oh.
Pray soon. So I'll finish this and then I'll pray.
Oh, okay.
Just, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So here basically, this is a good example. So my teacher gave me, right? Like when somebody like making a khutbah or something, right? They say, "Oh sinner, repent to Allah," right? They are not targeting anyone, right? Everyone is a sinner, basically, right? Yeah. So yeah, this is one good example. So here it's not very clear. I think that's why there are other i'rabs for this example also. I cannot remember what. Okay, so that is three. So nakira ghayra maqsuda, nakira maqsuda, and then by the name alam al-mufrad. Okay, so this one.
Okay, sister, I have to, sorry.
Okay,
I have to
no
exit.
worries.
Yeah, sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Inshallah. Yeah, take care. I'll see you next week.
Inshallah.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah. So you be
Jazakallah
alone
khair,
with me,
sis.
Sister Hamisa.
Maybe you can stop after a while,
try
sister.
to do it.
Oh.
Okay, we try to do
Inshallah.
it, inshallah.
Yeah.
Allah.
Okay, unless Sister Bibi comes in lah.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay. Ya Bushra. So which kind
Yeah,
of munada is this?
because this one is not specific person,
Mm-hmm.
and because in the translation, in the meaning, it's like it's an exclamation.
Yes. Exactly.
It's not
What's the translation that you see?
just like good tidings or good luck like that.
Yes, like good news, like that, right?
Good news,
Yes.
good news.
Yes, like oh, good
So,
news, basically. Yes. So which one do you think?
so is it the same as the naru just now?
Yes, exactly. So that one is maksudah or ghaira maksudah?
Um, ma-
Don't remember already. Okay, I don't open.
no, maksudah.
Yes, it is maksudah.
Maksudah.
Yes, okay. So it's a general description, but intending someone specific. Okay. So basically,
Okay.
Yusuf is the specific lah. It's the good news, basically.
Okay.
But I just want to
Okay.
say that in tafsir, right, if you were to open a Tabari or something, you will see there is
Okay.
there are people, there are scholars who say that Bushra is a name of a person, meaning the one of the people in the group is called
Oh, I
Bushra.
see.
Yes, but if
Okay.
you see at a lot of translations, they take the other meaning. This one, the oh good news. Okay, so if this was a person's name, as some scholars say, then you would say that it is
Then
the Ya Musa, like that.
yeah,
Okay?
yes.
Yes, then it will be this one. Okay, but we will follow most of the translations. Okay, which is good
Okay.
news. So that is Munada.
Yes.
Okay, before that, Ya first.
Yeah, is a half nida.
Yes, Ya is half Nida. Mm-hmm.
Then munada,
Half Nida,
maksudah.
what's the status of half Nida?
Half nida
Does it have a status?
la mahalla
Mm-hmm.
laha min Iraab.
Mm-hmm. La mahala laha min sorry, hold on. My cup is going to fall. Okay. Min Iraab.
Iraab.
Mm-hmm. And
Then
Bushra will
Bushra
be
is
Munada.
munada, nakhirah,
Nakira. Mm-hmm.
maksudah.
Yes, maqsudah. This is ism maf'ul, okay? Qaf sod dal. Mm-hmm. And then
Fi mahali
before that, do we say, is it marfu or mabni? Which one? Marfu bil dhamma or mabni ala dhamm?
is mabni.
Yes, this one is mabni. Okay, like naru, right? We see
Okay.
rafa there, but it's mabni ala
Mabni
dhamm.
ala
But do you see the dhamm here?
dom qadara
Exactly. Muqaddar ala what letter?
ala alif
Yes. So what's the reason?
li ta'zur.
Yes, lil ta'adur. Oops. Mm-hmm. And then status.
Fi mahali
Mm-hmm.
nasab.
Yes, good. Can? Inshallah.
Insyaallah.
Okay. Hadha.
Okay. Haza is isim isyarah.
Which part is the ism isyarah? The ha or the za?
Za.
Yes, the ha is what? Remember.
Tidak.
No.
Is
We call
ha
it
is near. Ha is
yes.
near.
Mm-hmm. To what is the point of the ha?
I can't recall really.
It's to grab attention.
Oh, to grab attention, yes.
Yes. What's the Arabic word for that? Tan.
Tanbih.
Yes, exactly.
Tanbih,
Tanbih.
yeah, ha
Yes.
tanbih.
Yes. From
Okay,
the word
tanbih,
from
okay,
the
ha
root
tanbih.
letter nun ba ha. This is family two. Ta'lim. Okay. Tanbih.
Okay, tanbih, okay.
Mm-hmm. Then you
Okay,
say your
sorry.
no
Then
worries.
the za, waza, isim isyarah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is
Fi mahali.
fi mahali rafa
Mm-hmm.
mubtada.
Mm-hmm. Why do you say this is a mubtada?
Uh,
So hada
because
plus no al,
all
you get sentence or fragment.
is a sentence.
Yes, that's why this is mubtada. Okay.
Okay.
And then ghulam is your
Ghulam is khabar marfu bidhamma.
marfu bil dhamma. Singular or plural this word?
It's singular.
What's the jamak?
Jama is ghilman
Yes,
or
ghilman.
ghilmah.
Yes, ghilmah. The bushra also just now, singular or plural? Bushra.
Singular.
Yes. So the plural, you can add atun. So what would it be?
Oh. Okay.
Bush.
Jama is bushratun.
What happens to the ya here? So it comes alive. This is basically like Naqis. Yes,
Okay, sorry.
exactly. Yes.
Yes, bushrayatun.
Yes. Even when we do like we have ism zof, ism maf'ul that ends with alif maksura, right? And we can do the Muslim chant. So we make the alif becomes yani, yatun, that kind of thing. Okay. Inshallah, if we find such.
We cannot simply erase a word, a letter. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Okay, hada gulam. And then wa asarruhu.
Wa asarru is
Wow first.
gulam. Wa asarru is wow is half istinafiyah. Asarru is fi'il madhi. Mabni ala dom.
Mabni ala dom.
Litisolihi biwaw.
Yes.
Jama'ah.
Litisolihi biwaw al jama'ah. And the waw itself.
Waw is domir mutasil fi mahali rafa fa'il.
Yes. And sarf. No. Have yes, the ha. The ha, correct. The ha.
Ha is domir mutasil fi mahali ja bil idofa.
Yes. Bil idofa. Yes, the sarf.
Okay. It's sin roro.
Family.
Family 4.
So it becomes
asarru.
Yes, no more shadda there. Asarru. Asarro.
Asarro. Yusirru.
Yes. Did I say no more shadda? I mean no more sukun. Yusirru. Yes. Okay. No more as, no more use. Yeah. But you still have the fatha from the lam there. The kasra from the lam there. Okay. And your master, Islaman.
Islaman is rorun.
Yes. Is ror run ron rin basically. So normal pattern. Okay, you open up. And your ism fa'il?
Musrirun.
This one you don't open up. This one is like this, got shadda at the end. So
musirun.
yes, musirrun. Okay, so always have shadda at the end. Okay, for mudaaf. This one be difficult actually to remember a lot. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this one we can do sarf because we got the open up thing, right? Insert.
I try.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do the madi.
Okay.
Asarro.
Asarro.
Mm-hmm.
Asarro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, it's a fathah at the end.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't
We
matter.
cannot change it.
Oh,
We
no,
cannot change it to Dhamma, isn't it?
no. That is only when you delete something after it, and then you want to change because this is
Asarro.
normal, right? Nasoro,
As-
Nasoro, you change Nasoru. So same thing here. You can change this.
Okay. Asarru.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then
Oh, it's a word here, yeah. Okay.
yes, correct.
Asarru. And then asarat.
Mm-hmm. And then
Asarota.
yes. And then hunna. Usually what you do?
Asarna.
Usually you put
We
sukun.
sukun one of the raw. We
So this
sukun one of
one,
the raw.
yes, which raw? So we open up the raw. We have two raw.
The raw which is inside.
The first one you mean.
The second one.
The second one you put sukun.
Sekejap. Sarna. The outside, the second one.
Okay. And then
Asar, and then noon. We add noon.
mm-hmm. Fathah for the hunna. Right?
Then it become
And then what about this raw? What harakah should that take?
is with actually is a fathah kan on it.
What you mean by actually? Referring to what?
Asar raw.
Mm-hmm.
Asar raw. The one is sukun and one is alive.
Oh, okay. So if you're talking about asaro from here, if you open it up, you're saying that it should be asar oro, like that. Correct? This is what you're saying. Actually, so but just now you put sukun here. So you're saying that you should change this fathah to this sukun here? Change place?
Maybe.
Okay.
No
That we
answer to it. No
okay.
answer really.
This one. We start from here, right? Usually we put sukun on the raw, right? But it already has a shadda, basically a sukun. We cannot put sukun on a shadda, right? So we have to open it up. Okay, this part is correct. We have to open it up. We have to put sukun and nun. Okay, but
yes.
the harakah here, this one, okay, you will have to go back to your normal family word. This is family 4, right? So it is aslama, aslama, aslamu, aslamat, aslamata, and then
Asrarna.
yeah. So the sukun, the sin. Just now we have fathah. We have to change it back to normal, and then put fathah here.
Asrarna. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
aslamna,
I
aslamta,
forgot that.
aslamtuma.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Always remember
Yes,
mudaaf.
asrarna. Okay.
Yes, mudaaf. This one, when you have two root letters the same, you have to go back to the original family word and then follow the harakah there. Okay? Because otherwise, when you open up and then, alamak, what to do? Right? Yeah, just go back to your normal word. If it's family 4 word, go back to aslama. If it's family 3 word, go back to jahada. That kind of thing. Okay?
Okay.
Only happens
Okay.
when you open up. Otherwise, you can do as per normal. Just add alif, just add dhamma, just add tasukun. Okay? Same thing with your fi'il mudhari. So, fi'il mudhari.
Yusiru.
Mm-hmm.
Yusironi.
Yes.
Yusiruna.
Yes. Here.
Yeah, is tusiru.
Mm-hmm.
Tusironi.
Mm-hmm. Hunna. Normally, what you do to hunna?
but we have to sukun one of the waw. Is it the same like
Yes.
uh,
So,
it's the same
yes.
procedure.
Yes. So you have to
So
open
you
up.
open up and then
You may take your yuslimu word.
yuslimuna,
Become.
yuslimuna. That means use
Mm-hmm.
yusrirna.
Yes. Yuslimna becomes yusrirna.
Yusrirna.
Okay?
Okay.
Good. At least you understand. At least you know, okay, I need to go back to yuslimna. Okay? Although, yes, it's
Okay.
difficult if you're not
Although
writing
it's
yourself.
quite difficult to
Yes. Yes.
yeah, it's quite difficult actually.
Okay,
Okay.
so this one same thing
Okay.
when you open up. So for mudhari only your hunna and antunna. The rest all no. Okay. For madi,
Okay.
once you reach hunna, your everything else will follow this one. Okay?
Okay.
Can?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for the guide. Yes,
No worries. Alhamdulillah. Next one. Bida'atan.
Bida'atan is a maf'ul. Is it?
Okay.
Oh my.
Mm.
This one is also quite difficult to in meaning is goods and merchandise or something like that.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, but
What does asarru means here?
asarru
Asarruhu.
they keep it a secret. They hide it.
Yes, they hide.
So,
What is this it going back to?
Yusuf.
Yes, so they hid Yusuf and then bida'atan. Goods, merchandise. So what do you
It's not
think?
wish. S their merchandise.
Yes, correct.
S.
S,
Okay.
goods. Mm-hmm.
So S if S merchandise is hal.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is hal mansub bil.
Hal is mansub bil dhamma.
Uh-uh.
Mansub bil mansub bil
This is bida'atan.
mansub bil fathah. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
sorry.
then
Mansub bil
your
fathah.
sahibul hal will be, what is it describing? Yusuf or them? That's the only thing ma'rifah there is either whom or who. They hid him as merchandise. So the merchandise is describing them or describing Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Yes. Okay. So you can write min hal to what? Min the
Min.
ha, which is the maf'ul lah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is singular or plural?
Singular.
Yes. And the plural, did you find?
It's bido hamzah ain. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Is it tildo or baldo? Let me double check. I have it as baldo, but I could have written wrongly. Baldo ain.
Quite difficult to find the word actually. This one.
Is that tildo?
Okay, bido.
Oh yeah, fatha. Baldo. Baldo.
Baldo. Okay, baldo.
This is hamzah.
Oh.
So this is mamnu min as-sarf because masajidu. Right?
Okay.
Masajidu. And then you have the two
So
here telling you it's
badain.
mamnu min as-sarf. Okay.
Okay.
Baldo, and then they don't give you the ain harakah on the
Okay.
ain. They just give you the apostrophe for the ain. It could be baldo, i-u, i-a, i-a. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's mamnu min as-sarf. So this is your jama'. Baldo, i,
Baldo,
au. Okay? No un.
Okay, so it's manuk minasa.
Yes, this is mamnu min as-sarf. Okay? Let's finish the ayah, inshallah. Wallahu
Is it wow halia?
Yes,
Ay,
it
wow,
can be.
no,
Correct.
no.
Yeah, it can be. I saw two actually. I saw Atifah and Hadia.
Mm,
Or Hadia. So if you say it is Hadia,
halia.
then what do you have to say after that? Wal jumlah.
Jumlah
Hmm.
ba'daha
Yes. Wal jumlah. Oops. Wal jumlah. Ba'da would be.
fi mahalli nasab
Hmm.
hal.
Yes, exactly. And then lafzu jalalah.
Uh, Allahu is mubtada.
Yes. So mubtada.
Lafzalah mubtada di
Mhm.
takzim
What status?
marfu bidhamma.
Yes, marfu lil ta'zim bil
Marfu
dhamma.
li takzim bidhamma.
Yes.
Mubtada.
Mubtada first because it's clear. So you say mubtada first and then marfu
Okay.
lil ta'zim bil dhamma. Okay. Alimun.
Alimun is khabar marfu bidhamma.
What's the sarf?
Ain lam mim.
Family.
One.
Madi mudhari'.
Alima.
Yes.
Alima ya'lamu.
Yes. What kind of word is this?
Fa'ilun. Isim fa'il.
Ism fa'il for family one is fa'il.
Fa'ilun. Alimun
This is alimun.
is most knowing kan.
Yes. So
Isim
ism
sifah
the ism sifah also have this pattern. Ism mubalagha also shares this pattern. Here, I think
Okay.
the book that I've checked at least is mubalagha. Okay.
Isim mubalagha. Okay.
Mubalagha. And this is singular or plural?
Singular.
And the plural, you know the word. Alim can be most knowing, right? But it can also mean as in the word that we know as in alim, as in knowledgeable. Just knowledgeable.
Okay.
It can be a sifa of someone that we say someone is alim, right? So if many alim, one scholar, many scholars.
Is it una? Mu'allimun.
Ula.
Mu'allim.
One scholar is alim. You know the word. I'm sure you know the word.
No.
Ulama. Ulama.
Ulama. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
ulama. Okay.
Yes. Right, we say alim ulama
Alim
actually.
ulama.
Exactly. Actually, it's singular plural. Okay.
Uh,
Alim ulama is singular and plural. Okay.
Alim ulama.
Ulama is the plural. Okay. Yes.
Ulama.
And then
Okay.
bima.
Be half of ja. Wa majrur.
What is the ma first?
Ma is isim mausul.
Yes. So you have to say that first. It's a mausul.
Okay. Wa ma isim mausul.
Oh yeah. So fi mahalli.
Fi mahalli ja.
Yes, because it's the ism majrur.
Is okay.
And then together they are
Muta'alliq bil khabar.
yes. And then ism mausul need a
Sila.
so
Wa
we say
jumlah ba'daha silatul mausul.
yes.
La mahalla laha min i'rab.
Yes. Oops. Min al-i'rab. And then last word. Ya'maluna.
Ya'maluna. Is the sila?
Yes, but micro. What kind of word is this?
Ya'maluna is fi'il mudari.
Yes. Fi'il mudari. What kind? Marfu, mansub, majzum.
Marfu bi subutun nun.
Subutin nun. And fa'il.
Wa fa'il is domir
What letter is the domir?
mutasir. Wow.
Yes.
Wal
Wow
waw
is
is
domir.
domir mutasir fi mahalli rafa fa'il.
Yes. And root letters.
Ain min lam.
Family.
Ya'malun. Family one.
Madi mudari.
Is it amala or amila?
Amila. Both alima and
Amila.
amila. Yes. Both
Is it
is sami'a.
with kasra? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, amila ya'malu.
Yes. Okay. The master
Okay.
for amila is
Ilm.
amila. Not
Oh,
alima.
amil.
So the master is the word we always use. We don't say amil. We say amal, right? Amalan.
Oh, amal.
Yes. Okay. Amila is to do. So amal is deeds lah. Good deeds, especially.
Okay.
The master for alima, to know, knowledge.
Ilm.
Yes, exactly.
Ilm.
Correct, exactly. Okay. So now we can translate.
Just now ain
Ain.
sukun lam ilman.
Mhm.
This one is amal is
Ain mim lam. Amal with mim on fathah on mim.
but there's no sukun. Usually must have sukun kan?
Not really. Master got a lot of patterns, right? For family one.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes.
That is amal. Okay,
Yes.
this one is amal. Okay.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
So wajaat.
And sayara is a caravan.
Yes, yes.
And the caravan came.
Fa'arsalu.
Then they send
Warida.
Warida is
What do you have?
They send somebody that go and collect the water.
Yes, correct. Basically, they are water boy. Okay, so they
Okay,
are
okay.
water boy. They are
and they send their water boy.
To get water,
And
basically. Then
he let down or drop.
yes,
He dropped the bucket.
lowered his
He
bucket.
lowered the bucket. His bucket. He
And then
said.
qala.
He said, "Oh, good news." You said just
Yes.
good news.
Yes,
Or
good news. Oh, good news.
oh, good news.
Hada
This is
hulam. Yes. This is
a boy.
yes, a boy.
A boy. Okay.
And then wa asarru.
And they kept it. Kept him, and they hit him. They hit him as their merchandise.
Not their. No, idafa. Yes.
As a
Merchandise.
merchandise.
And then
While Allah
and or well If you say it's Halia, then while Allah,
Allah is all knowing
yes,
with what
of what, yeah,
of
although
what
it's be,
they are doing.
yes, of what they are doing. Okay,
Alhamdulillah.
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 Alhamdulillah, really.
Okay, here.
Thank you so much for the guide on so many things.
No
Alhamdulillah.
worries. Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Okay, so inshallah, see you
Okay,
next Tuesday I see you, inshallah.
next Tuesday, inshallah. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay, okay.
Subhanakallahumma
Jazakallah
wa
khair, sis.
bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum.
Amin. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, sis.
No worries.